Hi guys, today I'm going to be making my green Mexican spaghetti with pollo empanizado. Okay, so now I just washed my 2 poblano peppers. I'm going to put a little bit of oil on them, rub them, and then I'm going to roast them maybe for like 5 minutes until they're like burnt. They have to get burnt. Meanwhile, the peppers are roasting. I'm going to start preparing the seasonings for my pollo empanizado. So I'm going to be using 2 eggs. Seasonings, I'm going to be using onion powder. I do like to add a lot of paprika. I'm going to do some garlic powder and salt. I'm going to mix this, and this is really what's going to give the chicken the flavor, since I'm not going to be adding any seasoning. Because I'm not going to be adding any I'm not going to be adding any seasoning to the chicken. Okay, so now that the chiles look like this, we're going to go ahead and remove them from the fire. And we're going to transfer them to a bag. And this is just so that they peel off faster once we remove all the skin. Now we're going to move on to preparing our chicken. I already washed and dried the chicken. So now we're going to go ahead and start preparing the pollo empanizado. So I'm going to get another plate. Breadcrumbs. I'm going to be using this brand. This is my favorite brand. I don't know, maybe because it was my mom's favorite, but it's good, huh, honey? Okay, so we're going to be putting some in a plate. Just like that. I do make sure that the chicken is super dry already, so that it just holds on to the egg rather than like slipping off of it. So I grab a chicken, I dip it to the egg mixture, and then I'm going to dip it to the breadcrumbs. Like that. Flip it around. Okay, now that our oil is ready, we're going to go ahead and add the chicken. And I usually fry these for about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Just like that. The trick for them not to get soggy is to not touch them. Allow them to cook fully on the other side, flip them, and then you're only literally flipping them twice, because that's what my mom taught me. She said when I flip it too much, it'll get soggy. Okay, now that the chicken looks like this, we're going to go ahead and flip it, and it's nice and crispy. Okay, so now we're going to get ready to peel the chile poblano. So you just want to grab like a knife and you peel off the burnt skin. It's nice and peeled. I'm going to go ahead and cut that off, open it, and then just, how do you say that word? De-seed it? Is that even a word? It's not. You know what I mean? Take off the seeds. So now moving on to the spaghetti, I'm going to start prepping. I'm going to use 1/2 cup of milk, 1/2 cup of sour cream, 1/2 block of cream cheese, 3 garlic cloves, 1/4 of an onion, the 2 poblano peppers, and we're going to use 1/2 bunch of cilantro, and I like to leave the little stems on it because I feel like it gives them more flavor. We're going to be doing 1/2 tablespoon of chicken bouillon, and I do add a little bit of salt, but that really is to taste, so you can add little by little, really to your preference. Okay, we're going to go ahead and blend it. Okay, so I do want it a little bit more green, and the secret is to just add more cilantro. So I'm going to be adding a little bit more cilantro to make it a little bit more green. Okay, so now that the green sauce is ready, I'm going to go ahead and cook my spaghetti. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil to the boiled water, and this just prevents the spaghetti from sticking to each other. We're going to let that cook, and then we will move on to the last steps. Okay, so now that we have the spaghetti sauce ready, I just put a little bit of oil to my pan, and we're going to fry this for about like 4 minutes. Meanwhile, the spaghetti is almost done. So we're going to let that fry for a little bit. It really is just so that it can get a little bit thicker. And you want to constantly be moving it around just because it will get stuck. Okay, so now it's been about 4 minutes that this was frying. As you guys can see, it got a little bit thicker. So now we're going to go ahead and add our finished spaghetti. I just drained it. It's okay if it has a little bit of water, that's fine. That looks so good already, huh? Okay, now once it's fully mixed in, we're going to go ahead and cover and let this simmer for about 3 to 4 minutes, and we are almost ready. Okay, so now that our spaghetti is ready, we're going to go ahead and plate it. This is how it should look. Nice and thick. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and, oh wait, sorry. We're going to go ahead and plate it. Oh, Okay, we're gonna put some spaghetti. And we're gonna put some of the pollo empanizado. That look how good that looks. Put that in the top. Where did my cilantro go? The one I had. Oh, right. And put a little garnish. And that is it. Green Mexican spaghetti with pollo empanizado. Let's go ahead and try. So good. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know if you guys try this recipe.